Can I ask you something? If your one source of income disappeared tomorrow, how long could you keep paying your bills? A week, a month, 6 months? Most of us were taught that having one good job equals security. But over the last few years, we've seen something different. Companies are closing down, people get retrenched, businesses struggle, and suddenly that secure income isn't so secure anymore. That's why more people, more than ever, are talking about multiple income streams. So today I want to explain to you why smart people don't rely on just one income and how ordinary people can start building more opportunities without quitting their job. Now, one income means one point of failure. Think about it. Imagine sitting on a chair with one leg. Would you trust it? Probably not, right? Now, imagine a chair with four strong legs. It feels much safer. Money works exactly the same way. If you only have one income stream, everything depends on that one source. But when you lose it, everything changes. But when you have like multiple ways of how to make income, one income can support while another grows. It creates options, and options create a peace of mind. How many of you want a peace of mind? Wealthy people think differently. Most successful, financially rich people don't ask, how can I make more money? They ask, how can I build assets? Assets are things that continue creating value after you built them. That could be like a business, that could be like an investment, a rental property, digital products, affiliate income, or YouTube videos. Now, do you notice something? None of those happened overnight. They were built. That's the part social media often skips. Now, another thing is that multiple income streams aren't just for rich people. One of the biggest myths is that you need a lot of money to start. That's not true. Today, people are earning online by creating digital products. They are doing affiliate marketing. They are freelancing. They are doing content creation, selling templates. Many are teaching skills, coaching, building YouTube channels. You don't need to do all them. You only need one to begin. Then you build another, then another. The goal isn't to become busy. The goal is to become less dependent on one paycheck. Another point you need to consider is this: the skills that create these opportunities. Here's something that changed my perspective: income follows skills, not luck, skills. If you know how to market, sell, create content, you know how to solve problems, you know how to build trust, those skills can create opportunities for years. That's why I stopped looking for quick money. Instead, I started learning skills, because skills can never be taken away from you. Once you know how something works, you can use that knowledge again and again and again and again. Now, the biggest mistakes people make is that most people, they just wait. They wait until they lose their jobs, until debt becomes overwhelming, until life forces them to change. But imagine starting before you are desperate. Imagine learning one new skill each and every month. Imagine creating one digital product, one YouTube video, one email list, one additional income stream. Small actions today can completely change where you are 2 years from now. Building wealth isn't usually about one massive decision. It's about many small decisions repeated constantly. Now, one thing I realized is this: I wasn't looking for a miracle. I wasn't looking for a way to create more options for my future. I wanted to understand how people are building online businesses, how they are creating digital products, how affiliate marketing works, how they use social media to grow. I didn't know where to start. So instead of trying to piece together hundreds of random YouTube videos, I decided to learn from one structured roadmap. That made all the difference, because it gave me more direction instead of confusion. So if you are watching this thinking, I love to learn how all this works, I've actually put together a free beginner guide that explains the first steps I wish I'd known when I started. You can download it using the link in my description. It's completely free. Whether you eventually choose the same learning path I did or not, I think it will give you clarity on where to begin, because the hardest part isn't starting, it's knowing what to do first. If this video helped you see money differently, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're interested in learning about digital marketing, passive income, and building multiple streams of income. I would like to know in the comments, if you could create one extra income this year, what would it be? So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.